Hey my beautiful Virgos, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I'm here with your October 2016 monthly general Tarotscope. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos. This video is going to be for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm going to keep the same spread, the type of spread that I did last time, in the same type of cards. I got a good response from it. It seemed like it resonated with people, so we're just going to keep it. We got a good thing going. I have the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. You guys can't really see them, but I got them right here. And I still have the Miss Cleo's for the rest of the spread, alright? I already shuffled the deck. I'm going to shuffle it just a little bit more on camera and see what we have coming in, okay? For Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay guys, and let's get your card. It's really sticking out. Actually, two of these. Alright guys, let's see what we have. Virgo. You're all over the place. Alright. The very center of your reading for the general energy, you have facade and you have impasse. Representing the solar plexus and the sacral chakras respectively, being crossed by the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Coins in reverse. What is going on in your subconscious mind, or why is this all happening? The Eight of Wands upright. What happened in the past to bring you to this point? The Ten of Swords. What's going on in your present mind? The Queen of Cups, or what's going on in the present or in your conscious mind? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Where you are this month, you have three cards. King of Cups in reverse, Seven of Staffs or the Seven of Wands in reverse, heavy energy, and the Justice card, y'all. Let me show them to you. See them. Okay. What's going on in your environment? Family, friends, business, work, environment, surroundings. Three of Staffs. Hopes, wishes, and expectations. Four of Coins. An outcome with two cards, which is the Magician and what is that, the Empress or the World? I always want to call the World the Empress. So you have the Magician and the World in reverse. Okay. I feel like with this, okay, immediately when I turn those two cards over in the very center of the reading, the Facade and Impasse, I feel like it's telling you to stop, take off the face. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are putting on a front. Okay. Now, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't turn the channel because you're like, oh, here she go. No, let me tell you what I'm saying. I feel like some of you are faking the funk as in thinking or acting as if something is good and it's not. Acting as if you're okay and you're not. Okay. And that's why I feel like this impasse is coming, or impasse, however you want to say the word. The guy is telling you, like, stop. It's time for you to take another route. That's the story behind this. Okay. Behind this particular card, I think it's like two guys are heading on a road, and this guy ends up being their guardian angel. And he stops them in the middle of the road, and he's like, yo, you can't go this way. And I can't remember if they questioned him or not, but they end up turning and going a different route, which was a good thing, because after him, I think there was a cliff or something, and they would have fell off and died or something. It was to something like that. And so I feel like what this, your guardian angel, your angels and your spirit guides, or your whoever you believe in, they're surrounding you. They're telling you, like, stop. Please, I need for you to stop putting on a front. Or stop saying that everything is okay when it's not. It's okay to be vulnerable. Or feeling as if you have to do everything on your own. You don't. The challenge is, the challenge is with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, is to take your focus off something. You're so focused on, I feel like, keeping this facade up, or keeping this face up, or it's some type of charade that you're trying to keep up. Let me get a card on this. Let me understand what this is. Queen of Staffs in reverse. So yes, you're not opening your mouth up to the things that you want. You're just kind of letting life pass you by and not saying anything. It's like you're not being an active participant in your own life. You're allowing other people to rule you, in a sense, or to dictate what you do, or dictate your happiness. You have to apply it, and however it applies for you. I feel like for some of you, that's why this Page of Pentacles is coming up in reverse, because it's telling you to let that focus go. It's time for you to let loose, in a sense. What's going on in your subconscious mind? You want to get away. Everything, I feel like everything, whatever's been going on with you, I feel like it just happened so fast, and you have really had a hard time trying to grasp what has transpired in your life 6 months to a year ago. Okay, but the good thing about this card is it's telling you it is time to speed up. I feel like I said, you were thinking or feeling as if life has just been passing you by, but it's trying to accelerate. Like a lot of you right now, because, and I'm skipping, a lot of you, because like you have this Judgment card, I know you're going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, your soul is trying to ascend, but I feel like you're not trying to do that. Okay, it's really asking you to wake up. Okay, it's sending you into a higher realm, or a higher state of consciousness, I should say. But I feel like it's scaring you. You know things around you are changing. Okay, you feel it. You know things around you are changing, and you know you need to go a different path. Now this could be a different path from a lover, different path from friends, career path. You know, maybe you want to do a whole lifestyle change. But I feel like something's coming in during the month of October, Virgo, to stop you in your path, to stop you, to save you from yourself, essentially. Because I feel like if no one stops you, you would continue. Okay, and you've been like this for a minute. This is coming up in the past, the Ten of Swords. You just been taking a beating and keep on ticking, taking a licking. I think that's how I say it, taking a licking and keep on ticking. You just been doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And I feel like a lot of these are, with the Ten of Swords, I feel like this is more so your own feelings of self-betrayal. Feelings of how you let yourself down, or you allowed other people to, like I said, you allow other people to dictate who you are or what you should feel. These are the times that you should have spoke up for yourself, but you didn't. Okay? And so it's like you kind of beat yourself into a position where you come off kind of, I don't want to use, the only word that I hear is docile, but it's not. Maybe some of you are being docile, maybe some of you are being a little doormat-ish, you know. And if I offend you, I'm sorry, but I also feel like I'm gonna just say it. Y'all know I'll say whatever, but if I offend you, then there's probably some truth to it. I'm probably gonna lose some subscribers for that, y'all, but I'm just telling y'all this is just the truth. Okay, because I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat. Every month is not always new jobs and new love. Sometimes this is part of my purpose here is to help you ascend. Okay, help you raise your consciousness. Okay, And I feel like for some of you, and not all, that there were times when you should have spoken up on your behalf and you did not. And now you're living in this state of shoulda, coulda, woulda, and I'm just going to grit and bear it. Kind of almost being like a martyr in some sense. You taking it, and it's not even for you to even take. It's not. You don't even deserve what you're getting back at this point in time. And you know, I feel like for some of you, it's turning you bitter. With the Queen of Cups, you're getting disgruntled. You're getting frustrated. And for some of you, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I feel like for some of you, especially if this is like in relation to a relationship with someone who is a user or someone who's a narcissist, you're actually turning into that person who you allow to have control over you. And I feel like for some of you, you know, and this is very specific, it may not apply. Again, you know, you may want to check your moon or your rising sign, but this is for who this is for. It's starting to turn you into a very cold person. My heart feels heavy for you, because this is not who you are. Okay, this is not who you are as a person, but there's a sadness that I feel this month. And it's not, let me not say that. It's not within the month. Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot a near future card. I feel like this has been going on. It's an ongoing sadness. Let me get a near future card. Yeah. It's an ongoing sadness that it really has you feeling in a protective mode. I feel like for some of you, you may shut down this month. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you may shut down. But I feel like it's a good shutdown. It's a good, you turn it, yeah. Some of you are walking away from a relationship. You're closing yourself off emotionally to a person if you're not leaving. You're not allowing this person or your circumstances to affect you in the same manner. Okay? It's like you created a small shield around yourself, and you're really imagining yourself to be impenetrable. Okay? Because you can no longer allow this. You have reached your wit's end a long time ago. All right? And I feel like for some of you, you really didn't realize how bad it was until, like I say, now you notice it. You're snappy with people. You may get a little snappy with people. You've been real irritated, real moody. You know, the Queen of Cups is a very, very loving woman, but when she is not happy and she's in the reverse, she is not the person you want to piss off. And I feel like you've been like that with people, and you're noticing the changes. And so the good thing about it is that you're noticing it, and you're trying to make a conscious effort not to bring other people into your storm. That's what I see here. Okay, this is where things start to change for you, with the Nine of Staffs and the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, like I said, you're closing yourself off for the protection, not for the protection of other people, because you know you guys are gentle souls. You're not trying to hurt anybody, physically or emotionally, but you realize that you're not on your A game. You're not handling things at your best. Some of you may not even be seeing things at your best, but you have enough knowledge of self that you are shielding yourself away from other people. Okay, I gotta respect that. All right. Where you are, I feel like for some of you, you may start drinking a little more. You're really going through a wake-up call, a transformation. You're starting to see where you may have handled things a little. You may have handled things not in the best way. For some of you, I feel like you want to reach out and talk to some people. Maybe you want to offer apologies. Maybe you're expecting apologies. It can go either way. Be careful about drinking. I hear that very well. The King of Cups in reverse. You have two cup signs in reverse. I feel like for some of you, some of you are actually going to be talking to a person. I feel like this is a person in your life. This guy. This is a person. It may be a male or a female, but this person is going to come to you as a, look like they're from outer space, like they're from the heavens. Look at that moon back there. They're coming from the galaxies. Okay, just follow me here. They're coming, and I feel like this is the person that's going to give you this wake up call. And I don't feel like it's one of those preaching fire and brimstone type of conversations. I don't feel like it's one of those it doesn't feel serious how this person presents themselves to you. It could be something very simple that a person says that, and like a light bulb goes off. I don't feel like it's lengthy. But whoever this person is, and I don't feel like this is a person that you know, guys. I feel like this is a person that you may be in passing, maybe at your job. You know, if you're in a job where you encounter different people, or this may be you out in the grocery store. I feel like this, you're going to engage in the conversation. This person's going to say something to you, and it's going to stop and make you think. Is this really worth it? Is this the way that you will want to live? Continue to live. You have to take another path. You have no other choice. That's what the Judgment card talks about as well. You know, it's not living within the lines of ambiguity. If there's any time in your life when things need to be black and white, now is the time. There is no gray. Stop and think about what you're doing and how you're living, and are you truly happy? What's going on in your environment? Again, this is that person, that three of wands person. I feel like this person is going to bring you back to reality in the sense that they're going to be reminding you of what you have to be fortunate for, or what you need to be appreciative for. Because whoever this person is, I tell you, y'all, I keep feeling in my heart like this person has less than what you have. It may not be money. You know, you may, it could be something as simple as you're in the grocery store with your children, and your children are, you know, especially little kids, they act up. And you just look so frustrated with these kids. You just like, you know what, I'm just trying to get something so I can go home to make dinner, and you could be just outwardly complaining to yourself, and this person could come along to you and say something to your children. Oh, your children are beautiful and you're so fortunate. I've tried for so many years to have babies, but it could be something along those lines to snap you back into reality. Like, oh wow, okay, hold on. Literally, that moment of silence. I feel like that's what you guys are going to be going through when this person has to say what they have to say. You're encountering somebody, and I'm telling you, they're coming in and they're going right back out. That was their only job, was to tell you what you needed to know, to almost like to spiritually shake you for a minute. Like, hold on, I need you to look and see. Are you in a place where you're from a victim mentality? Are you in a place where you always thinking that abundance is not for you, you're not worthy of love? I feel like this person is going to be coming to show you, and it's whatever they say, it gets you back on your feet. It helps you to put things into perspective. And for some of you, I feel like you're going to internalize what they say, and you're going to hold it near to your heart. Because for the first time in a long time, you feel like somebody really understands where you're coming from, or understands your plight. Someone who can sympathize or empathize with you. Okay? And that like they dropped a genuine jewel on you. And you can't do anything but appreciate it and hold it. Okay? The Four of Pentacles. And, you know, by the end of the month, you have the Magician card. There's a new beginning coming. You got your power back. And the world is still in reverse. But I like the world in reverse. Because, you know, I do feel like for some of you, you're nearing an end of a cycle. But you're going to make sure that this cycle comes to a complete end. Because I feel like for some of you, this is something that's been going on and on and on and on. And you get to a point where you're almost there. Excuse me. You're almost there to completion, and then something happens and it knocks you back off and you start all over again. I feel like now that you feel as if you have everything, and I feel like what you really needed was some motivation. Maybe verbal motivation. But now that you have it, that was what you're needing, okay? You needed that mental clarity. Because, again, your mind was not clear, okay? It was full of regret, full of betrayal, full of hurt, full of resentment, full of sadness, full of anger, full of despair, frustration. You know, some of you, I'm just going to say, some of you really contemplated suicide. Or even if you didn't have a plan, it was a thing of, you know, things will be much nicer if I can just go to sleep and don't wake up. This is you are in a very low place. And I feel like whoever this person is, like, God blessed them. God sent them here. You're talking about synchronicity. This person came especially to you to get you back on your path. Because like I said, you have work to do. And your soul is trying to ascend. And I feel like now that you have the information that you need, you will be able to close the chapter and turn that world card from a reverse. I got so many cards up here, y'all. Turn that world card into an upright and close that chapter and learn a lesson. And I feel like part of that lesson is again, I have to say it, not allowing other people to dictate who you are. You're ready to live authentically yourself. Live in your truth. You can't live somebody else's truth. You have to live Virgo's life. Okay? So, for those who stuck with me towards the end, I appreciate you, because I know when I put these types of readings out, people, I see it. A lot of times I get a lot of dislikes. People start, I start losing subscribers, and you know what? It's neither here nor there. It's whatever. But I realize that those are the people who are not ready to do the work. You know, you say you want to live in bliss, and you say that you want peace in your life, but if you're not willing to do the things to bring forth those things in your life, then you're never going to get it. You know, it's work required. Okay, and for those who stay with it, that means you're definitely you know what's being asked of you at this point in time, and you're ready to do so. So, good luck to you guys. I love you. I feel like it's a beautiful reading because you're getting an understanding. You know, once the Judgment card comes in your life, comes in a reading for you, this is major energy. Okay, understand that. But once it comes in, you know that your life is not going to be the same after that. All right, and that's beautiful because you know that things are changing, and it's changing for the better. So, I love you guys. Have a great October. Do the work. Bye.